Hello YouTube and Zepcats. Has there ever been a film which you've watched, a video game which you played, or even a piece of music that you listened to, which you thought was so bad that you questioned what you'd done wrong in your life to actually come in contact with whatever you'd done, or watched, or listened to, or whatever the hell? You probably don't care at that point. In this series, I'm going to be reviewing these monstrosities and seeing which ones are worst. Welcome to the series, The Champion of the Worst. Today, I'm going to be looking at the third worst rated film on IMDb. Birdemic, Shock and Terror. On IMDb, the film genres are quoted as romance, horror and thriller. It fails horribly in covering any of these genres, as it is the third worst rated film on IMDb. Oh god, you know this film's gonna be crap if the film logo's this. So then the film starts. There's some music from Windows Movie Maker which is playing in the background, or probably from Windows Movie Maker. It doesn't even lap over, it's just the same loops playing over and over again. So then there's a 3-minute scene of someone driving a car. So then probably while they're editing it, they probably just thought to put the film title up, and pretty much everyone which works on it. I was thinking at this point, when is the scene going to end? Finally the scene does end, and the guy driving the car at the start, which I don't even know what he's called, so let's just call him Robot, you'll find out in a minute why, goes to a restaurant. This is the first line of the film. Really? After that horrible dubs line, you are treated to even more crappy sound, which the editor, or whoever's in charge of the sound, couldn't even be bothered to sort out.
Here is the menu.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with you.
Even I can sort out. I will show you now. So this is how you sort out sound and make it sound slightly better if you have any background noise or anything. So you go to a clip, and you find a bit where there's no sound or no one talking or anything. So you pretty much cut it, just say like over here. Go up to here. And usually you can detach audio. I don't know where you go, I usually just look around. Eventually see it there you go. And there, you detach the audio. And after that, you place it over between two clips over here. Robot then starts staring at this girl. Come on. The director could have at least instructed her not to chew on set. Eventually the girl walks out, and then there's a painfully long shot of Robot looking at the girl's ass. And then he follows the girl, which he's just seen down the road. They start talking, and apparently they're in the same class at school.
Yeah, did you go to San Mateo High School?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I went there too.
Robot and girl get each other's phone numbers from cards or whatever the hell. Who does that?
Sure. Here's my card.
Here's mine.
Thanks. Again, it was nice talking to you. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Just to let you know, stalking a girl doesn't get them their phone number. So after that, there are a load of bad wide shots of Robot driving. This is half the bloody film, so get used to it. Robot, can you see now? He's acting so static. You probably get a passing human though, is watching the news.
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly due to the melting of sea ice in the Arctic. As the sea ice melts, the polar bears are forced to move farther north.
God, the news in this world's even worse than the news in real life. Robot and his friend play basketball and talk. This even shows whoever wrote the screenplay is really bad at writing the screenplay once more.
Whew, it's killing me.
I know, man. What's with this weather? A heat wave in winter?
Winter? There are green leaves on the tree. Are you serious? Well, it's just a nitpick compared to the rest of the bloody film. Robot buys one solar panel?
20,000, huh?
Oh, $20,000. I can see why now. I know they're trying to convey an environmental message in this film, but it just makes the screenplay even worse. So then Robot and the girl from earlier go on a really awkward date. Just listen.
I like sales. It fits my personality. Started out as a software engineer, BS computer science. Software development was boring for me, and I felt that I was more of a sales and marketing type. So I switched to a high-tech sales career.
That's interesting.
Some of my friends say that my BS degree stands for bullshit because I was too much of a salesman and not enough engineer.
Very funny.
Does any other human being really talk like that? Robot and his girlfriend see some really bad looking CGI birds. Yep, the birds look like this later in the film as well. The transitions between two scenes in the film are absolutely awful. Sometimes you can't even tell it's a new scene until the characters actually start talking.
Nick.
They could maybe just end the sound properly instead of just cutting it. Or they could even just put a few establishing shots in. This scene is pretty much a girl and her mum talking about how everything's going well for the characters.
Alright.
Oh, how's Mommy going?
It's great, Mom. I got a job with Victoria's Secret.
No way!
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh, honey, you know, I've always been...
Excuse my language for a moment. You editor. You cut the shots way too early while they're halfway through their lines. You don't even know what they're actually supposed to be saying. Sometimes even related to the stuff which is said after. You still keep the take in where the mum messes up her lines.
Well, I can understand that, you know. Well, keep me informed along the way.
It's just sloppy editing. We're now introduced to product placement. I don't know what it is with this character, well, you'll probably see in a minute. But she's in for about 2 scenes, and she barely says anything. It's so obvious that in this scene, there's something piece, I can't even remember. And also wearing a shirt saying the same company name or whatever, again. The company that Robot works for gets bought out for $1 billion.
Our board of directors has agreed to the acquisition of NCT Software by Oracle Corporation for $1 billion!
I personally just think that they're just seeing how much they can actually get away with without the director actually catching them out. Robot does a pitch wanting $10 million for some solar panels which he's going to make and sell.
10 cents. That's a fraction of the cost of the current silicon-based solar panel, which is $4 per watt. So, a 3 kilowatt mass solar nano-based solar power system would probably cost around $300 to $500. At this price, everyone can afford solar power for their home or businesses. With these panels, solar power will be available and affordable for everyone.
Yeah, this pitch really screams $10 million. I'll definitely invest in him if I was an investor. So then he actually gets the investment. Literally everything's going well for all the characters.
Contingent upon agreement on our term sheets, we're going to fund you.
Awesome.
Robots and the girl go on another awkward date. This film was released in 2010. It really took 2 years from the filming to the actual release of the film. It's so bad. Robot and the girl go onto the beach to talk about something, but the wind's just too strong that you can barely hear anything.
He has to be kind, honest, ambitious.
You could have just filmed on a day where it wasn't windy. It looks like wherever you're filming it has really nice weather. It looks really sunny for most of the other scenes. I don't know. So then Robot and girl find this really bad looking CGI dead bird. They couldn't even be bothered to get a real dead bird. They have to use this crap again. So then Robot and this girl go to this bar, or whatever the hell. And there's a guy singing, and this goes on for the whole entire song. It seems completely pointless, to be honest.
Hang out with the family, having ourselves a party. Just hanging out with the family.
So there's a sort of sex scene with Robot and the girl. So then after that scene, there's just a load of establishing shots for about 3 minutes. Really, they're just completely pointless. No reason for them. Oh no. No. I'm just gonna wait. I guess I have to finish this off then. So this is what the birds look like. And for some reason they explode or something when they go and crash into some buildings or whatever the hell. It's just so lazily put in, I can't even tell. Robot and girl somehow see the birds or whatever, even though the curtains are closed. And there's also one shot where he sort of partly opens it. The scene's just so badly organised. So then Robot and the girl see two other people. So then they use coat hangers or clothes hangers or whatever the hell you want to call them to defend themselves or as weapons. Okay, just look at this.
Shit, here they come!
Bloody hell. So then Robot, the girl, and the two other people drive off from the hotel or whatever the hell they're staying in. So then even more shots of Robot driving. They go near the roadside or something, and then they find two really bad child actors.
Come out of the car, come on!
No, the birds will bite me.
No, they won't. Come on, I'll protect you, I promise.
Really? This is even bad for child acting standards. They just would have got a blade of grass or something in their Christmas play or nativity or whatever primary school. So then they go and save them, and for some reason they have guns. Yeah, this is where they shoot a bird or whatever. They just play the same thing over and over again. So then Robot and the girl get a load of food from a shop. So then even more really bad shots of Robot driving. So then they see this random scientist guy or whatever. He does massive talk about the environment. It's pretty much stuff which you already know. So I don't even know why they even bother putting it in. Then for some reason, one of the other survivors died. I don't know. So there's another bad bit where they try and shoot the birds down or something. I don't know, I don't even know how they got the guns from. So then the bus gets attacked. It's pretty obvious when the birds crap on them, which I find very funny and probably the only entertaining thing in this film. It's obvious they just threw a bucket of some orange liquid stuff over them. And then one of the survivors dies because film. So then there's even more wide shots of Robot driving. And then you go into another shop or petrol station or gas station. Is what you Americans would call it, if there's any Americans watching this. So then they just end up getting a guy who's probably hasn't even acted in his life before. Just listen.
Well, you know, from the Eagle attack we are short on gas, but it's $100 a gallon if you want.
Does James Nguyen, who directed and wrote this film, actually understand the idea of an apocalypse? I doubt if he'll be selling stuff in the petrol station. And another plot hole. Can they just go to a petrol station where there's pretty much no one there? They can just fuel up without even paying? I don't know, maybe that's just me. So then they drive off, this fat redneck tries to stop them and kills them. Then the bird lands in his neck. So then for some reason they go into a forest, because film. And then they see Tree Hugger. Literally, he's called Tree Hugger. Just look when you search up Birdemic Shock and Terror. You see one of the casts is Tree Hugger. So then he goes on about some environment stuff or something again. Because they don't know how to finish a scene, this is how they finish it.
I hear a mountain lion. I gotta get back to my house. You better get to your car. It was very nice meeting you.
Yep. I'm not even joking. A mountain lion. And then for some reason they go to the beach and the sound, as usual, it's bad again, it's windy. So then the kids say some stereotypical kid stuff.
Yuck, I want Happy Meal. Me too. No, you guys, there's no Happy Meals around here. Here, just try the seaweed, it'll be really good. No, I want a Happy Meal.
Mummy, I want McDonald's! Bloody hell. Suddenly they don't eat this stuff, and then pretty much the film ends. Yep, that's how the film ends. So in conclusion, this film was awful. So bad that I literally just wanted to just go in there and jump in to the film, or whoever was making the film, and just change it so it wasn't as painful to watch. So usually media goes through the four needs, which are to entertain, to connect, so relate to the characters, to inform, and to escape from the daily troubles or something. It just failed on all four. For entertainment, they barely even entertained. It wasn't even one of them films where it was so bad that it was good. Literally, it was so painful to watch. I was literally ill the next day. They weren't even joking when they were saying that they took off a year of your life expectancy. The next one is to inform. Not all media does this, but Birdemic tries really badly at doing this. They say some stuff about the environment, which we already know. We've heard many times. So then there's one which is relating to characters or whatever. But how can we relate to robots and product placement? They don't even speak properly. Just listen to this. Who the hell talks like this?
Oh, congratulations. I think you look great in those lingerie.
So then the last one is to escape the daily troubles. Well, this is just adding on to even more troubles. This probably is one of the daily troubles for someone who's watching this film. I really do not recommend anyone to watch it. It's probably one of the worst things which I've seen. The film's just badly made overall. It was badly acted, badly edited, cinematography was bad, the writing was bad, the direction was bad. Probably the worst thing about it was the audio was bad, but all of it was just awful and a complete mess. At least when you watch something actually half decent or okay, or something which is slightly crap, it looks amazing compared to this. So at the moment on the leaderboards, I can't really compare it to anything at the moment. There's still a lot more bad films, bad video games, bad pieces of music which I still have to review.